Yo, it's your boy Benzino, man. Shout out to my guy OG Product, the top Crocodile. Let's go.
Man, Sauce Walker, man,
TSF business, y'all know how it
Texas,
is.
you know what I'm saying?
Texas to New
Yeah,
York.
you show mad love to New York.
Shout out to Product TV, man. Y'all know what it is. Ooh, TSF business.
We get all kinds of women, models, nobody, hood rats, everything. We do it all. We don't discriminate. Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe the kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mob. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of them don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of it with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funerals. Simple. So you better enjoy this shit. Just a fool and his money will park. We do this, so we ain't worried about it. When we go out at night, whatever we spend, 50,000, 100,000 in them clubs, we can afford to do it because we ain't bring it all with us. Simple.
Boom, 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 boom. You know where it is, man. It's boy OG Product, bringing up edition, that Garrison News. You know the schlingo trap now, cut later. If I could moan and get schmool as we should. Oh man, goddamn, things makes it go, talk nice, schmama. Anyway, man, we out here fooling for it, oh mine. Pretty size mine. Blip, bow. Boom, 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 boom. People, trust. Up, no homo, no freaky. Up, no homo, no sneaky. So people, everybody is wondering what, Big Meech did with his straight cash. What homeboy did with his guts, what homeboy did with his chicken after Big Meech was accused of almost making $1 billion, man. Big Meech was accused of generating, $500 million during, his impeccable run, man, in the Drizug game. But unfortunately for Big Meech, man, that impeccable run that he had, the earnings, man, the income, the revenues, Big Meech is now an alleged Br0ke, and that's what, they've been clowning the homeboy on social network and calling, the once old school drug dealer a broke boy, man. So people is wondering what could have Big Meech did with his straight cash. Why, Big Meech is broke. One, like I told you, you heard what Big Meech said in the introduction, which, majority of chocolate face brothers, they always say this. Look, when you pass away, you can't take your straight cash to your gravesite. You can't take your straight cash to your tombstone. An armored truck is not going to pull up, you understand, to your gravesite, man. So they always use that, that slogan, man. You can't take cash with you, so you might as well ball until you fall. Ball, man, until you clock out. But unfortunately, for Big Meech, man, all the balling and, letting it rain, man, letting it drizzle, letting it thunderstorm, man, letting it tornado, man, letting it hurricane, man, letting it blizzard in a white month establishment on these scripts and making poor investment, pretty much, made Big Meech a Br0ke. So what they saying, allegedly, Big Meech spent around like, $500 million, man, on scripts, man, and luxury cars and a few homes, which was, confiscated by the feds. But they were saying that Big Meech wasn't smart enough, like the white man, by, sending his gusts overseas, abroad, you understand, in some off, banking stuff, man, in Europe. Or even if, Big Meech would have did the old school way, because if you look, his mother still owned an establishment in Detroit. If you did the poor man, this is like the poor man way of copyrighting your music, but this is the poor man way of stashing your gus, for a hustler. If he would have did the old school way by burying, some of his straight cash in his mother's backyard, boom, he'd have came home. His mother still got the establishment. Nobody didn't came and did construction and found the cash and nothing like that. So Big Meech would have came home to a bag. He would have came home to a check, and he wouldn't be going through what he's going through with 50 Cent, because Big Meech is a boss. You understand? A shot caller to now, being 50 Cent employee, and that's why 50 Cent was clowning him and treating him like an employee. So yes, what I'm hearing, besides the luxurious cars, man, a few homes that he bought, which they confiscated because it was in his name. But, he made poor choices, man, doing, investment, man, with his straight cash. And that's, what landed Big Meech in this situation. And plus, Big Meech was accused, allegedly, of buying a lot of pussy. You understand? Even at that time, like I told you, Trina was the hottest female in the rap game, a natural BBL. BBL. So it was no Dr. Zitzmore, you know, Dr. Huxtable, Dr. Miami that scalped her like a Cherokee Indian and gave her BBL. No, she was one of the few natural, thick females in the hip hop industry, which a lot of a lot of athletes and a lot of hustlers was flying out Trina, man, 10,000 bands on a walkthrough, 10,000 straight cash to clap her cheeks and thigh her. And Big Meech was not only a customer, man. Big Meech was also a client paying for pussy. So these are the things that, led Big Meech, man, to now, working for 50 Cent until, the whole situation crumbled and fell apart. So yes, Big Meech is being accused, man, of almost tricking, $500 million straight cash, man, tricking like a fool, tricking like a pimp, tricking like a Halloween, tricking like a sugar daddy on a lot of scripts, and that's what ate up Big Meech, bankroll, man, his coil, his shmoola, his shmoney, man, you understand, his breach, his hella bands, that's what pretty much sucked it up like a vacuum cleaner, man, sucked out homeboy Gus like an ATM machine, and that's why, Big Meech is in the same situation that he is right now. But a lot of white man who was hustling, like Big Meech, man, pushing that dog food, man, pushing that Dirty Diana, that wet, man, they came home to a bag because instead of putting their money in New York banking system, they put their money overseas abroad or some off-type banking system. So they came home to a check and they came home to a bag. But unfortunately for Big Meech, this is the struggle, and that's why Big Meech, they always tell you, man, not only Big Meech, but every hustler, they'll tell you, man, I ain't gonna die, man, let nobody fight over my guts, my straight cash, I'm gonna spend all that, man, you heard me? I'm gonna make it rain, man, I'm make it drizzle, man, thunderstorm, and all that, man, it's gonna be a light show, gonna be a turn up, man, every night until I clock out. But see, where Big Meech went wrong, Big Meech forgot that he got a little youth, man, he got a little chick, which is Lil Meech. So instead of, Lil Meech, flipped his Gus, flipped his bankroll like how, Keisha Kiora did with Gucci Man. And Gucci Man came home situated. Big Meech fumbled the bag with that same attitude like every chocolate-faced brother. You can't carry no Gus to your tombstone. You can't carry no chicken to your gravesite, man. So ball till you fall. But unfortunately for Big Meech, that was, where he fumbled the bag. Things that makes you go, People, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Go in the top pin, comment below, subscribe to my new channel. This is boy OG Product, man. Y'all know the Schlingo fool. Y'all know the Schweppes. Never fart, oh mine. Boom, 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 boom.